हाँ। स्टार्ट हो गया। Hello guys, welcome to the live stream. Hmm. We are doing the Emily quest today. Oh, next day, 8 to 12. Okay, they should do it.
Well, it's been a day. Wonder if time. But things weren't looking good with Emily's master yesterday. We should check on things at the hotel first. Emily!
No longer in critical condition, thankfully. He's still very weak, but with a bit more rest, he should regain consciousness soon. My chemical analysis of Auguste also went smoothly, although it certainly raised some questions.
Hmm.
I was able to identify the components that give the substance its fragrance, but I also noticed an abnormal trace of elemental energy in the sample.
Elemental energy?
Hard to say. It was such a minute amount, proportionally speaking, like mixing a single drop of perfume into the ocean. I had to use one of the newest tests developed in recent years to even, unless you were abnormally sensitive to elemental energy, I doubt it would have any effect, even if you use the product every day for 10 years. As for whether Master's condition was caused by the elemental energy present in the sample or some other component of the perfume, it's still too early to say.
Oh, that reminds Paimon. Did Tainari come and find you? Maybe we could ask him to take a look.
I received a message from him last night, but I haven't heard anything since. The message said he was looking into some information at the academia.
Oh, Paimon thought he might have stopped by to see you first. Excuse me? Is Miss Emily here?
Coley.
Oh, perfect! Familiar faces! Traveler, Paimon, you're here too!
Oh, hello Spirit, welcome to live stream.
Kale. Oh, of course.
क्या हाल, कैसा
Tainari's
चल रहा है?
apprentice. And please, no need for formalities.
Oh, okay. Nice to meet you too. Did Tainari send you here, Kale? Yep. Master and the others went through decades worth of records last night, and still haven't had a chance to rest. I'm fast on my feet, so it only made sense for me to come and give you an update.
Hello.
Anyway, based on what they've reviewed so far, they believe there's no indication that a researcher by the name of WUWA ever passed through the
हेलो
unit.
स्पिरिट, क्या हाल चाल, कैसा है? स्पिरिट आवाज नहीं आ रही क्या?
Master
हाँ
considered
चाहिए.
that possibility as well, but the name wasn't the only dead end. Master tried
Hello,
to track down
Spirit.
people with a similar
क्या
research
हाल चाल,
direction or
कैसा है?
background, but also couldn't find a match. How is that possible?
It's starting to seem very likely.
So स्पिरिट, what is your हाँ, सब बढ़िया है. सुबह सुबह स्ट्रीम कर रहे हैं बस, क्योंकि शाम को टाइम मिलेगा नहीं.
That seems
तुम लोग का भी स्ट्रीम
impossible.
देखना है
If
इसलिए.
someone came in or out of the hotel just now, we would have. It's locked?
There's no one here.
Lucian! Lucian!
That's Sylvain's voice!
गेंशिन जल्दी करके फिर विदरिंग वेस्ट में जाएंगे.
Come on! Wait!
इस स्टोरी को खत्म करके.
Emily! Emily! My brother! He's gonna be okay, right?
कॉलेज स्टार्ट होगा तो
He's just unconscious.
हो जाएगा
I'm
स्टार्ट.
sorry, Mr. Sylvain.
No, no.
जिस दिन जाने का
that's
मन किया
not
जाएंगे, जिस दिन नहीं करेगा नहीं जाएंगे, और क्या. अटेंडेंस बना लेंगे, अच्छा मत लो.
Mr. Sylvain has gone through a huge shock.
ना ना ना, हॉस्टल में नहीं
He
है.
needs some space to calm down.
लेकिन
Could
तब
one of
भी
you take him next door?
सेटिंग है.
Leave it to me.
अरे तू है ना.
Thank you both.
तुम है तो और किससे जरूरत है मेरे को.
Mr. Sylvain, let's get. We'll take things from here. Just focus on getting some rest. Here, this way.
एमने का स्टोरी क्वेस्ट तुम खेला है स्पिरिट?
Poor guy. He's like a shell of his former self. He may have made some bad decisions in life, but right now, Paimon can't help.
Good person or bad, the death of a loved one is equally painful. All the moments he shared with his brother.
If Kiria really was behind this, then
जीएफ का
what
सेटिंग
exactly
नहीं,
did he do to
लॉन्डो का
Lucian?
सेटिंग है.
Lucian
हॉस्टल
can no
वालों का.
longer speak, but the traces left behind by his death most certainly can. Traveler, I've got things covered here.
अटेंडेंस मारना कितना मुश्किल होता है.
Who would have thought? Yesterday's case is still up in the air, and now this happens.
Wow.
Miss Emily, I heard you're an experienced forensic doctor. Have you been able to discover anything?
स्ट्रीम कर रहा है रोज
Oh, I'm not actually a forensic.
और खेल नहीं
I
रहा
just
है.
happen to
वाह.
have some relevant knowledge. I did take a look, though. Judging by the temperature and rigidity of the body,
अभी
it
2-3
appears the
दिन में
time
आ
of
जाएगा
death
तुम्हारा
is sometime last night.
नहताल, तब
I'd
स्ट्रीम
have to
करना
do a
मजा
more
आएगा.
thorough investigation to find out more.
Then, would you mind helping us investigate? Before he left,
कोई नहीं
Tainari
कर
said we
लेना.
could trust your judgment if something like this were to happen.
Of course, I appreciate your trust. Many of the traces left behind at the scene will fade with time, so the sooner we investigate, the better.
We'll help too.
नेक्स्ट
We
टाइम कर
don't know
लेना, नहीं
much
तो
about dead bodies,
ऑफ
but
स्क्रीन कर
you
लेना.
can leave the- And the windows are shut.
अब्बेस से याद आया, मेरा अब्बेस कितना हुआ है. ओ हाँ, मेरा हो चुका है.
pupils are dilated.
ठीक है, ऑफ स्ट्रीम कर लेना। यही तो जिंदगी है, कॉलेज लाइफ यही है। और क्या चाहिए तुमको? पढ़ पा रहे हो, गेम खेल पा रहे हो, स्ट्रीम भी कर पा रहे हो, और क्या चाहिए तुमको?
So, did you find anything?
Paimon can show you. Here, it'd be something like this.
कोई बात नहीं, हो जाएगा। थोड़ा कैरेक्टर बिल्ड करना पड़ेगा बस। जो
But
इतना
entering through
मिलर
the
में
room
रखा हुआ है
next door
मोहरा,
without
उसको थोड़ा
alerting
यूज करो।
Sylvain.
No, his reaction to the loss of his brother.
Then,
मैं खत्म हो
what could
गया
have happened
लगभग।
last night?
सिर्फ 15 मिनट
I
बचा
know
है।
Sylvain.
I agree. Also,
सब
I've
यूज
made
करते
some new
कैरेक्टर डेवलप करने में।
discoveries.
स्ट्रीम हटा करा क्या?
Mr. Sylvain, I need you to tell me everything you and your brother did since yesterday afternoon.
दो हस्बैंड है,
After Kyria attacked Edgar,
दोनों देते
my
होंगे
brother and I,
ऑनलाइन ही।
we returned to our rooms and
स्पीड पूरा
decided to
घुस
lock all the doors. The only
चारों
door
तरफ
we
से।
kept but I didn't hear any sort of commotion last night. Not a single noise. I woke up this morning, opened the door, and Lucian was...
थोड़ा फ्रेम ड्रॉप हो रहा है।
So, no movement from the room next door. No forced entry
अब
via
नहीं होना चाहिए।
Sylvain's. No signs of a struggle at the scene, and no external injury on Lucian's body. What kind of
उतना
cause
स्मूथ
of
तो नहीं
death?
चलेगा,
I
लेकिन
did
अभी तो ठीक
notice
होना
a few
चाहिए।
things about the body. Lucian's pupils were dilated and his skin was flushed. Very similar to... There weren't any
तुमको
traces
तो
of
वही
liquid in
चाहिए।
his mouth or nose, so it's unlikely he was forced to ingest...
A goose? No, that's not possible. Inhaling a goose won't kill you. And anyway, no. Emily, you ran your tests, didn't you?
नहीं स्पिरिट,
Go
हम
on.
वैसा
Tell
आदमी नहीं है।
everyone whether you found any poison.
एक 1v1
No,
अच्छा
I
है,
didn't find any
1v4
common
करेगा तुम।
toxins.
See? A goose is harmless.
That may be true for most people, but not for everyone.
मीओ करो करो करो,
Master!
हम 2 जन को और भेज देंगे।
Edgar? You're up and about already?
Thanks to Emily, I'm out of the woods for now. Sylvain, no matter how hard you may try to...
Edgar!
Even if we
एक
could
सेकंड
keep
रुकना,
it a
हम शायद अभी
secret
मैसेज नहीं
for
पढ़
another
पाएंगे। मेरा एक
10 or
मैसेज आ रहा है
20
व्हाट्सएप
years,
में।
do you think Kyria would just let us be? No, he would never give up. Not if he's doing all of this for Yelena. That's
वाह
Vijava's
वाह वाह
Yelena.
स्पिरिट वाह।
Wasn't a scholar from Sumeru.
Oh, Fatus! The Fatui.
Ah, so you've already detected it.
तुमको तो मजा ही आ रहा है बस।
Well,
Oh,
the August flower was created with the mutative and distorting power
हाँ?
of a delusion.
A delusion?
डिल्यूजन?
The Fatui delusions. I never would have thought a...
Born of a delusion, August contained distorted elemental energy.
that's enough, Edgar. At first,
Delusion से बना हुआ
Yelena
flower?
wanted to keep refining the perfume and the flower. But no one knew how long the perfume
अच्छा।
mania was going to last back then. It didn't have any effect on ordinary people anyway.
So you decided poisoning people was worth the risk?
Listen, unless you were particularly sensitive to elemental energy.
It may be true there are no records of a but even if
Oh,
no one
shit, I
was
skipped
acutely
it.
poisoned, willfully bringing a product to market despite explicit knowledge of its harm. That explains why you were so intent on keeping Yelena
कल्पास
and
नाम
Kiria's
क्यों?
involvement a secret all this
HSR
time.
HSR बोल रहे
Readily
हैं.
confessing to
होंगा
all your
इम्पैक्ट थर्ड
financial
में कैरेक्टर है,
crimes, the
उसी
fatuity,
का वजह से मेरे को अच्छा
delusions,
लगा था, हम
a
उसका नाम
ghost.
रख लिए.
If the Marashase Phantom discovered the connection,
Ha! If I'd known coming
Yes,
to
back story. उसका back
would
story
put the
मस्त था.
target all these years without any
तुम
sign
होंगा
of
इम्पैक्ट
Kyria,
थर्ड खेलोगे,
and it
तुमको
pops
पता
up
होगा
out of
कल्पास
nowhere
कौन
the
है.
minute my brother, a ghost, was harmless before. The fact that it's killing people all of a sudden must be his doing as well.
So there's bad blood between you.
what about Yelena's death? Was that a cover-up too?
ये तुम्हारा
A way
आगे
to
में स्टोरी
destroy
थोड़ा सा
evidence?
दिखता है, ज्यादा नहीं.
I'll admit, we thought about it at one point.
छोटा पार्ट है इसका, उतना बड़ा नहीं है.
We took care
लड़ते
to
हो एक बार,
disguise
वो
the
अलग बात है.
product circulating on the but if the Mara Chaussee Phantom decided to look into the flower beds, it would have been the end. Before we could even
उसका
put our
fight
plan
मस्त
in
लगा था.
motion, Yelena beat us to it.
तो फिर
She
वही सोच, इस
burned
चैनल में
all
कौन
her
सा नाम
flower
डाले.
beds and threw
तो
herself
फिर
into
याद
the
आया ये है
fire
एक ठो
as
कैरेक्टर,
well.
इसका कोई यूज नहीं करता है, तो
But if
डाल
her
देते
goal
हैं.
was to
चलो,
destroy evidence,
बाइजू
there would
नाम
have
हम
been no
दूसरा चैनल के
yeah,
रखे
she
हुए
could
हैं.
have just burned the flower
वो
beds
दूसरा
and
चैनल
killed
का
her
चैनल में घुस
brother.
के बात करने के लिए,
I thought about it
ये
for a
स्ट्रीमिंग के
long
लिए.
time, but it wasn't until just now that I finally understood her reasoning.
अकाउंट भूल गया
Everything she
कौन सा
did,
था.
it was for
अच्छा
her
कोई नहीं,
brother.
हो जाता है, हो जाता है.
One of the reasons they defected
मैं भी भूल
from
गया था अपना पहला
Fatuity
अकाउंट,
was after arriving
फिर
in
दूसरा बना के खेलना
Fontaine,
पड़ा.
Yelena continued using the.
So she couldn't flee with her brother because she was.
If her true
होंगा
identity
इम्पैक्ट थर्ड
was
मस्त गेम था
exposed, she
अपना
and
समय
her
का.
brother, the Auguste flower. So, in the end,
So the wealth you earned from Auguste, it wasn't destroyed.
most likely. Before Yelena died, she said if any. That's why Lucian and I were searching for Kyria. To take back our more.
Why is Kyria out for revenge anyway? Doesn't he know about Yelena's decision to
मैं तो
sacrifice
स्पिरिट
himself?
ही हूँ.
I don't think he knew
कोई
his sister Yelena always wore
कुछ नहीं,
a
कुछ
heavy
नहीं, कुछ
makeup.
नहीं.
Then all we'll need to do is tell Kyria what real. I'm not so sure.
Yeah,
Even if
stories
he knew the
speak.
truth, he'd still find someone to blame. It's hard to pull yourself out of that kind of hatred.
Himiko also was on the peak.
Especially
Very true. Even if Yelena's death was her own choice,
No, I shouldn't joke
wouldn't
about
call
that.
myself innocent either.
Edgar, what are you talking?
Think about it, Sylvain. If we hadn't been in such a hurry to capitalize on the perfume mania, or if we hadn't been so blinded by greed, so insistent on increasing the scale of... If we hadn't invited the Mara Chaussee Phantom to...
She knew her limits. She knew we were just trying to earn a Lucian's crime. Fine. I've.
3 people from Fontaine, 1 from Shania, and a crime committed in
क्या
Porto.
करे स्पीड.
Well, we can only wait until the
थोड़ा
academia
मजा आता है.
sends someone to deal with it. I'm guessing we'll have
थोड़ा
to
मजा
contact
आता पता नहीं
Fontaine
कहाँ है.
as well. With the exhibition, we don't even have space in Port Ormuz to detain anyone.
मत रो, मत रो, मत रो.
Hmm.
रोने
The
से
hotel
जिंदा नहीं होने
could
वाला कोई एक्टर.
suffice. Although with Sylvain's mental state and
Mr. Edgar, are you saying...
if Sylvain is to
उम्मीद
stand
करो
trial,
गेंशिन में वापस ना हो.
I'd just like to
फुसला
take
तो
care of a
वैसे ही
few
टपक
things
गई
before-
है.
As for Sylvain, I'm...
अब हिमिको बस बच जाए, या
Would you be willing to
मुकरावा जो भी
grant
नाम है.
that request?
Well, all right. I'll talk to the academia. No matter who you were in Fontaine or
He
what
was very
crime you
happy, but
committed,
now sir, you
I
bad
only
man.
grew to know in Sumeru proved
I'm
yourself
back
to be a
man.
good person. Your request is granted.
You have my thanks, Sheriff.
स्पैम मत करो.
Happened tonight?
Oh yeah. All we know is that he uses a goose to poison people, but we still have no idea how to catch if he targets
लेकिन मजा आया सच
Sylvain or
बोले
Edgar
तो.
again.
That may be true. But what if we can take advantage of his desperation? If we
बहुत बढ़िया,
take
ये
advantage
मोटिवेशन होना
of this
चाहिए.
situation,
ऐसे
Yes,
मोटिवेशन
no,
दोगे ना,
That's too dangerous.
फिर से टपका देंगे वो लोग.
So, if Kyria learns we're being taken away tomorrow, in other words,
capture
Afraid? This is my only chance. I'm spending the rest of my life in prison anyway. I can't just sit back and let him ride off into the sunset. As for the Dane,
I'll admit, it could work. We just need to spread the word that Edgar and Sylvain are leaving tomorrow.
मेरे साथ और भी लोग
Then
हैं
I'll
वो
station
will
some
be
of my men
around.
around the
Yes,
hotel.
spirit. That's the
If we need your
spirit.
assistance as
I still have some reservations.
That's free
but
spirit.
if you-
I'll also keep watch.
Although I think Sylvain and myself
हम भी join
should
कर लेंगे टेंशन
remain
मत लो.
alert if Kyria noticed another person in the.
You mean if he doesn't see a way to get his hands?
If that were to happen, everyone's
अगर
standing
हुआ वैसा तो
guard.
That's why
अभी
everyone
तो लग
else
नहीं रहा कि
needs to
मारेंगे.
keep
फुरीना
to
मर
the
चुकी है.
shadows.
फुरीना बोल रहे हैं. फुसलौर तो मर चुकी है. और कितना हार कर मारेंगे.
You're still recovering. You need to rest.
This old.
All right, we can figure out a plan to keep
सरित्सा का
watch
मरने का
later.
चांस है.
Right now, I say we split up. Start spreading that information before it's too late.
ऐसे बोल रहे जैसे मना कर रहे हैं साथ में नहीं चलेंगे. हम भी चलेंगे टेंशन मत ले. बस टिकट बुक कर देना. हम भी चलेंगे तेरे साथ.
Have you heard? Mr. Edgar's been detained. He's being taken away tomorrow.
स्पॉइलर नहीं, ये
What?
थ्योरी है मेरा.
He's the
थ्योरी
one who helped craft all the fragrances for our shop.
छोड़ा. थ्योरी है मेरा.
He taught my child how to make perfume.
सरिसा रिबेल कर रही है तो
Let's just wait
चांसेस
and
है
see
उसका
what-
मरने का.
Oh, everyone. Let's head back to the hotel.
ये सिंपल
and
कॉमन
meet
सेंस
Wade.
का बात है.
We can see how the other.
ठीक है. कहाँ जाना है? इलीगल एंट्री चाइना में. देखो कैसे करोगे. हम तो फॉलो कर लेंगे.
Emily.
सारे भी
Chef
मुझे
Xian wants to talk to you and the traveler about our plans. for
नहीं.
Red Rock.
बहुत कम
Thank
फ्री
you,
मोस है मेरे पास.
But first, here. I
बहुत
prepared
कम.
a kind of herbal tea that helps.
कल वीडियो
calm the
अपलोड भी करना
spirit.
भूल गए.
Wow,
शॉर्ट्स.
that's very.
Oh, it's not good to be so tense, especially.
Was it that obvious?
You seem very preoccupied with Kyria's revenge. If there's anything you want to talk about.
Oh,
फिर फ्रेम ड्रॉप हो रहा है.
Hey, Emily, Kale. Oh,
अबे
are we
कंसिस्टेंट
interrupting
दो ना. मेरा वाईफाई.
something? No, not at all. This will be easier to talk through with you here anyway. I've just been thinking. If Kyria has the capacity to commit murder while remaining completely undetected, why didn't he target Sylvain along with Lucien last night? There was just a single door separating them. If his intention was to target both brothers, then there was barely anything standing in his way. Don't you think? When I accompanied Sylvain to his room after Lucien died, and saw how distraught he was, I suddenly realized. Maybe Kyria did that on purpose. Maybe he wanted Sylvain to experience the pain of losing a loved one before he completed his ultimate revenge. So did he attack Edgar as a warning then? To
डेली
Based on what
सेम
we've heard
शॉट्स.
about
नाइस
Kyria,
आइडिया.
that
losing
सेम
his
नहीं है.
sister all those years
थोड़ा
ago.
थोड़ा वैल्यू बढ़ रहा है उसमें. और मेरा
What has
क्या
been
हो
going
रहा है
through
मेरा
his head?
वाईफाई को.
What has he been forced to endure? Whenever I get to thinking like that, I just can't help but wonder. If I were in his place, would I be able to let go of that hatred?
डिले कम भी नहीं हो रहा है. क्या हो रहा है.
I'm sorry. I know I shouldn't think like that. Not
बाय
after
स्पिरिट.
everything he's
सी यू नेक्स्ट
done,
टाइम.
But
there's nothing wrong with the way you're. In all my years of cleaning up, some of them even try to stop me, begging me not to erase the last remnants of their loved ones. But getting swept up in those emotions will surround yourself with fragrance for too long.
चलो
and you
स्पिरिट
sense-
गया.
So while you hold on to Sylvain
It's just
and
me
Lucien really
and my
deserve to
feelings.
die. Answering those questions requires a lot of time and evidence. I've witnessed a lot of deaths in Fontaine. When someone, but generally speaking, death
Bye,
will
bye,
just
bye,
leave
spirit.
most questions unanswered.
once you're consumed by hatred, it will become next to impossible to think of.
You're right. The fact that we can approach these questions from this perspective isn't because we're more rational than them. It's because but that also makes us perfectly positioned to stand. I understand Kiria's decision, but I still want to stop him.
Huh. The fortunate.
Emily, Traveler. Huh? Edgar, you're here too?
Oh, it's you two! Didn't you head back to your room to rest, Edgar? Is it really okay for you to be out and about like this?
A little exercise never hurt anyone. Besides, I don't have much time left in Sumeru. So I'd like to take care of my plants while I still can.
We could do that for you, Master.
No need. I've grown attached to these flowers, and this is my last chance to say goodbye. Come tomorrow. I'll be happy to entrust their care to you. I would imagine Sheriff Sham.
The Night Watch!
That's right. I've stationed some of my men around the surrounding area. Exactly. After some discussion, we concluded that Sylvain has the highest risk of being attacked next. You're the most skilled fighter here, Traveler. And Emily's expertise is sure to come in handy in a pinch. That's why I want you two stationed next to Sylvain's room. So, are you up for it?
Sounds perfectly reasonable. I'll be glad to have your help tonight, Traveler.
Interesting. Interesting.
Huh. Not a peep. Has Kiria given up on his revenge? Still nothing unusual. Paimon took a peek into the room next door and Sylvain's already...
Damn, the frame drop. Fuck.
Perhaps Kiria's... No, that can't be right. If there must be something we're missing. Something extremely important.
Maybe we just need to calm down a little. How about some tea? That herbal blend from earlier was pretty tasty. You're right. Maybe we can look for a different distraction then, like looking at the flowers. Oh, there's a glaze lily here. Paimon didn't notice it earlier.
Flowers, glaze lilies, incense. Oh no! Sylvain's room! Quick!
Wait, what?
Hey, did you hear? Someone was attacked again last night.
It was the older of the merchant brothers, right?
Yeah, I think his name was Sylvain. Poor guy was murdered in cold blood.
First it was Mr. Edgar, then that merchant named Lucian, and now this.
Listen up, everyone. This is an active crime scene. Please, no loitering.
It's been 3 days and they haven't even caught a glimpse of the guy. What is going on?
Do you think it could be the work of an evil spirit? I mean, how do you get away with something like that with so many people watching?
Keep it moving, everyone. No lo-
I suppose.
You don't know that. Kiria already
You were the only reason I managed to
Even if I wasn't there, Tainar...
Is that so? I suppose
So much fortunate.
I have exceptional students. Caring, but Kyria has nothing. It really makes you wonder if
If you really want an answer, I suppose you'll have to ask Kyria himself.
well, Emily, there's something, but so many flowers were transported here for the whether Kyria gets to, I know it's a
Of course,
really. Now
Sheriff Sham still has.
go ahead. Best not to keep him waiting.
I'm sorry, Master.
Sigh.
Another all-nighter.
Travel.
I sure hopes Emily's plan will go well. Emily still isn't back. I hope she didn't run into... Yeah,
Traveler, I had my men start spreading the information you requested. The crowd is gone now, too. After listening to Emily's plan, I started getting the materials together and arranging personnel. To be honest, I'm still not sure how the crime was committed that night.
the key clue was right in front of us the entire time. Let's go. We'll show you where the culprit hid a goose. This is it.
Extra Paimon?
The glazed lily, huh? I think I've heard of it before. It's a
Well, did you know it only blooms at night?
Emily, you're back.
Exactly as expected.
a flower that only blooms at night. Like the neat.
Exactly. Although the Needle Pala Lotus wouldn't be a good substitute, that's why Kyria chose the glaze lily as his mechanism.
There's a sticky substance. If you stick the petals together with slime condensate, if poured into the flower pot, the liquid would...
That's right. He applied that way the Agoost would remain trapped inside during the daytime. However, the diluted slime condensate wouldn't...
And Kyria could execute his revenge with...
By the next morning, the sample of Agoost would have nearly fully...
Wait a second. You're telling me this version of Agoost is so toxic, inhaling the minute amount trapped inside a flower is enough to kill a grown man? And how did Edgar even survive ingesting a whole bottle of the stuff?
That's because Agoost is just as dangerous now as it was all those years ago. The level of toxicity has never changed. Only a small subset of people are...
You mean people who are sensitive to elemental energy? That can't be right. They were involved in the operation all those years ago.
I wouldn't use the word allergic necessarily. You can think of it this way. It's not that Sylvain and Lucien are innately sensitive to elemental energy, but that
The incense I smelled earlier seemed familiar. In Sumeru,
alchemically produced essential oils, the primordial...
That stuff gave us a lot of trouble when we first... Ah, yes. I definitely remember that.
In Sumeru, it's not uncommon to use...
Flowers were pretty important to this plan, huh? The glazed lily is native to WUWA.
Actually, it's not a coincidence at all.
Yes.
No wonder he was willing to pay a small fortune to rent out... He probably used the Mora Yelena left him, don't you think? That money was supposed to set him free. But in the end, it was just a...
There's a saying among forensic doctors in Fontaine. Every step you take, but up until this point, we haven't been able to detect any trace of... But because he's been disguised, as someone else this entire time.
Creating it all point. Kiria and Edgar.
But Kiryu was only in his teens back then. Edgar's lived here for so many years. Even if he changed...
Bad news, Sheriff! Mr. Edgar was attacked!
What?
A dark shadow-like figure just ran out of his room. It was giving off a really ominous aura. But before we could even react, the figure up and disappeared like some sort of ghost or something. By the time we got a look inside the room, Mr. Edgar was gone. Do you think Kiria kidnapped him?
I need you to think very carefully about this.
I mean, Mr. Edgar was so frail.
It would seem Master decided to tap into an ill-advised sort.
What? But that's so dangerous with the condition he's in.
But why? Why would he do that? He's already accomplished his revenge.
No. If his aim was to target everyone who had
If he left Sylvain alive yesterday, not out of a desire to see him suffer, but to confirm the truth,
then there's...
The shadow-like figure ran in the direction of the elevator, and my partner immediately chased after them.
We should hurry before they're forced to confront each other.
Where in the world did he go?
A ghost!
It's all right. Please, calm down and take a deep breath.
ध्यान देना चाहिए ऊपर से बस कूदे तो हैं
How could something like that?
ऐसा क्या देख लिया भाई
This is terrifying. This is terrifying.
That was terrifying indeed.
It's all right. I can detect a faint whiff of the scent from here. I would say he passed by this location not too long ago. It's this way. Please, follow me.
फ्रेम ड्रॉप इतना होगा क्या होगा फिर स्ट्रीम रीसेट करना पड़ेगा
The scent is getting stronger. This must be the place.
Let's go.
Oh! O's! Are you all right? Were you attacked?
No.
Let me take a look.
The air definitely feels heavy. It smells nice, but for some reason, it's hard to breathe. This feeling.
Everything looks all right. It was probably just the stress of the chase, combined with the impact of the environment. A bit of rest would do you some good.
I can't rest. Mr. Edgar is still in there. He taught my sister how to make perfume. He's a good man.
Oz, you need to calm down and listen to me. Edgar is the one we're after. He and Kiria are the same person.
But how is that possible? Mr. Edgar is 70-something.
That's precisely why he had to resort to extraordinary measures to age himself. Kiria used a delusion to bring back the Auguste flower, corroding his body in the process.
No. He couldn't have. Mr. Edgar has been...
And what if the impersonation started before he... I've yet to confirm it, But I suspect Kyria killed the real Edgar in Fontaine not long after his. While Edgar was incarcerated, Kyria started making preparations to replace him, including forcefully aging his body, studying perfumery, and planning the real Edgar. The new Edgar then decided to relocate to Sumeru, seemingly out of an innocuous desire to let go of. And Sumeru fit the bill to a T, with no one around to question his identity. All he had to do was grow a beard, don a pair of glasses, make a few minor alterations to his appearance, and everyone would believe he was exactly who he claimed, Edgar, a perfume. As the years went by, he removed his disguise little by little and continued to refine his skills. It would have been a gradual process, one that ensured no one around him would notice.
That explains why Sylvain said he barely recognized Edgar back at the hut. He aged himself decades beyond his years just so he could accomplish his revenge.
I need to find Mr. Edgar. He's not that kind of person. He can't be.
What you really need is to get out of here and rest.
No, I can keep going.
Wait! This environment is likely being influenced by the delusion. Any discomfort, no matter. I know how to relieve your symptoms, Mr. Ooze. I'm sure Kyria. No,
Kale's right. The Traveler and I will take things from here. From our brief exposure to a goose, it would seem the substance has little effect on us. This leads me to believe those blessed with a vision or capable of wielding elemental power are more. Actually, now that I think about it, this stronghold likely has multiple points of entry. If the target were to escape from a different point of entry, that might allow him to evade capture. I hate to trouble you, but we need people to survey the perimeter.
Thanks. Hear that? We're heading out. There's work to be done.
Got it.
Traveler, Emily, Paimon, please be careful. For someone who's only.
Don't worry. This isn't the end. We're not going to let a goose.
Oh. 90, level 90, 90, 30, what the hell? C3, 888, no place, why the fuck?
Monsters. Perhaps they were attracted here by the increased level of elemental energy.
Oh, fuck.
Going in! Game's up. Home Silva. Gotcha.
I've never seen these seeds before. They must also have been created with the power of a delusion. It seems to be avoiding us, and there's no other way forward. Perhaps we could try luring it to the edge of the cliff.
Neutralize.
Nice one. Just. Not missing any chests, are we?
Whoa, look at all the Agus. There are so many of them. I can't believe a single person did all this. Must have taken a lot of time.
I fear that statement is truer than you know, Paimon. Use.
But why would Kyria need this many Agus flowers? He only needed a few bottles of Agus to.
Perhaps hatred wasn't the only emotion fueling his obsession with a good. Not long ago, he told me he didn't want. But Kyria betrayed Snezhnaya, abandoned Fontaine, and lived his entire life in Sumeru under the guise of someone else. For someone with nowhere to call home, perhaps dying among a bed of Agus flowers just like his sister is the best homecoming.
Express delivery! Off we go!
Oh.
A plant that destroys seeds. Huh. Quite the ecological marvel. Let's head back to the place where the seeds first appeared.
वो fuck नहीं कर सकते. Move. Yes, move like that.
Take it easy.
The scent of flowers is getting stronger.
5
We're
9
almost at
primos
the end.
मिले. गेम में 5 9 primos मिले. फिर लास्ट में जो जस्ट देगा.
The scent of flowers is getting stronger.
Did they catch up that fast? No. My strength is just waning.
Damn.
But it doesn't matter. This is fun.
This is a garden of Auguste flowers. But it's not mine. It's the one that was set on fire all those years. Yelena? Yelena! You tried to hide it from me, but the reason why you continued to use the delusion, the reason why you set your garden on fire, I shouldn't have listened to you that day. I shouldn't have taken the Mora and ran.
Man.
By the time I realized something wasn't right, there was nothing left. I know I'm almost 20 years too late. I should have died with you that day. Yelena? Yelena! No! Don't leave me!
Bye.
Please, Yelena!
You good?
Emily, I'm alive. No,
That was an illusion, likely brought about by the residual toxin in your body coupled with the pollen in the air. Neither of
no. The amount of Auguste I drank, it should have been a fake, but...
We started making the preparations last night to create a perfect accord. The accord is the basis of perfume making,
the product in its most primitive form. Ambergris mixed with cedar wood, rounded out with a base note of agar wood.
This is the scent of leather?
Exactly. We're unable to extract essential oils from leather, but by combining other raw materials, we can recreate its essence. That is the purpose of an accord.
Does that mean you can recreate any scent in the whole world?
I'm afraid not. Certain fragrances in this world are simply one of a kind. That quality is what draws people in and fuels their obsessions.
If I wear a goose to the ball, I'll also be one of a kind. Our competitor already got their hands on it.
It doesn't matter how much it costs. I have to buy something better.
This fragrance will be one of a kind, no more. Myths can be deconstructed. Miracles can be recreated. All it takes is skill, experience, limitless exploration, and a little patience. The only thing left is determining where the real Auguste is hidden. Pretending to be attacked means he's not free to move around. Auguste must be hidden within reach.
Paimon took a peek through the window earlier and his house was packed with flowers.
The curator commissioned a flower pot from Kasharawar, capable of retaining heat and moisture.
Perfumes are as beautiful as flowers, and equally as delicate. When stored, you must take care to control the temperature and keep them away from direct sunlight. Did you get all that, Emily?
I got it.
Did you hear? Someone was attacked again last night.
So, Sylvain is dead. Is that right?
Yes, Master.
So, you switched the bottles of Auguste, and then lied?
Convincing you that your revenge had been completed was the—
Impossible. Even if you found a way to if Auguste was so easy.
It was a combination of rainbow roses, glaze lilies, and Cecilia. But recently, we found
Rainbow roses.
Auguste was created over 10 years ago. All this time, people never perfumery techniques are advancing day by day. We found better ways to extract essential oils, separate oils and fats. We even discovered new ways to combine. The mythos surrounding Auguste may have been untouchable almost 20 years ago.
The past.
You've been working as a perfumer for all these years. You should have always known that, but the meaning you assigned to Auguste became so you believed in its divinity and grandeur. Your obsession with Auguste is also what allowed us to predict how you intended your plan to end, and to make preparations in advance.
We just didn't expect it to happen so fast.
Well, you hit the nail. So, since you've been preparing your accord since last night, that means the news of Sylvain's death. The crowd gathered up.
Yes. If we hadn't, you might have resorted to the delusion out of desperation, or continued to use your Spirit Borneal and Auguste combination to wreak—
Who knows? Maybe I would have just offed myself then and there.
I know if you had things your way, you would carry the truth of Edgar's demise and the secrets of this garden to the grave, but Sylvain only inhaled. All the crimes he concealed back then will be exposed in a court of law for everyone to see. And
is that so? Well, I suppose I'll be
Whoa, he accepted that kind of fast.
I don't feel the need to justify my actions. I did what...
Careful, everyone.
Stick close.
Looks like
of course, Master.
the
scent of Auguste. So,
You're saying
rainbow rose, but if
rainbow, Yelena?
Oh. Phew.
Did you know? Miss Emily's released.
Seems like everyone in Fontaine is talking about the new perfume you're
I was hoping to release it without such a fuss, but I just hope it won't become the source of some new myth. I did, although I made a few modifications to the formula to make the scent more pleasant and long-lasting. I actually brought... Also, I was hoping you could try out the fragrance before I officially release it and tell me your...
Of course! A good... Oh,
It's alright. All feedback besides. When it comes...
right! Do those flowers have some special
If I had to guess...
A language of flowers? Oh, we've heard of that before!
What each flower is said to represent varies by person and across different moments in history. After returning to Fontaine, I did some research, and it turns out... Forget the past and keep on living. Perhaps that's the legacy Yelena always intended.
You think Kiria knew about that?
I paid him a visit before his trial and explained what... Who knows? Maybe she didn't mean anything by it at all. That was his response. Yelena is gone. We'll never know what she was thinking. We can look for meaning all we want, but even if that is what she was trying to say, avenging her death? That was the meaning I chose for my life. Kiria cultivated his revenge like a flower. In any case, he did want me to thank you for saving my life. For giving me the chance. Love and hatred are a privilege of the when someone dies, their thoughts, but even if it's only a conjecture, the meaning we give to flower, and yet
Completed the quest. Let's go. Yelena. What the hell will that do? What the f...
Art is the key ingredient in fine dining.
Will I smell good with this? Oh yeah. It's something. Ah. Commissions are done. Resin 62. I did that. Not this. Let's just do one this and we'll do HSR. Oh. मेरा माइक बंदा भी देख रहा है।
Adventure time.
मरी है। Oh fuck.
Now you shall.
No, fuck man. Fuck you, man. Man, why the fuck you do that? Fuck. Man. Why the fuck, Ben? स्ट्रीम पे रिकॉर्ड हुआ है। Bennett, you little piece of shit.
Guess we can
If you
rest a
ever
bit.
want to trade tactics, I'm always ready.
That was funny. खाना कम खत्म हो गया मेरे पास। क्या बात कर रहा है?
Nothing lasts forever. Right here, right now.
The time's beckoning.
Fly. Wait, that's a C6 fully, no? Nah, I'm tripping.
Emerge. Time to shine. Sight to behold. Strike a pose.
Don't take my kill from me. Thank you.
Nothing lasts forever. Right now.
Where?
Is over. My name echoing song.
ऐसे लोग होते हैं। मजा आया। तो चलो अभी जाते हैं हम लोग HSR में। Be right back guys, be right back. Let's do some farming. थोड़ा डाइवर्जन यूनिवर्स खेलेंगे और चल जाएंगे फिर। ओह ये नया इवेंट आया। हाँ March. What are you doing? Little phony. Huh? Let's go. Hmm. Okay.
Specimen sighted. You can't run. Gotta try hard. Watch this awesome move.
Right.
I think something bit me. Tough luck running into me.
सेल फोन नहीं कर सकती.
Commencing research. Gotta try hard. Watch this awesome move.
ऑटो कर सकते हैं ना? हाँ ऑटो कर सकते हैं.
I think something bit me. You can't run. You're annoying. Watch this awesome move.
Hot and golden.
Oh, great. Try that again.
So let's go.
You can't run. Watch this awesome move. Oh, what's your fault? Yeah. Fight is fun. Go away. Try that again. Oh, what's your fault? Watch this awesome move. You can't run. Oh, what's your fault? Try that again. You can't run.
Marsh, you are fucking useless.
Gotta try hard. Watch this awesome move.
protect everyone too. Tell me what's your turn.
Gotta try hard. Watch this awesome move.
उसको ये सकते हैं।
I'm not afraid of you. 1,000 wonders to raise your finest one.
I want to protect everyone. Tell me what's your turn.
Specimen sighted. Gotta try hard. Watch this awesome move. Let's be friends. Tough luck running into me.
This ends here!
You can't run. Commencing research.
एक बार इसका सेकंड स्टेज हम ध्यान नहीं दिए। बहुत बढ़िया, बहुत बढ़िया।
Protect everyone. Tell me what's your turn.
Try that again. Gotta try hard. Watch this awesome move.
In the name of conservation!
You can't run. To travel far.
I'll never forget you.
Oh, great.
ऑटो में डाल सब गलती की जिंदगी का।
Try that again. You can't run. Gotta try hard. Watch this awesome move.
I want to protect everyone. Tell me what's your turn.
Gotta try hard. Watch this awesome move. 1,000 wonders to raise finest one.
वाह गलत पे डाल दिए।
Tough luck running into me.
Stay focused.
Try that again. You can't run. Gotta try hard some. Watch this awesome move. Try that again. My turn. You can't run. Gotta try hard. Watch this awesome move. Commencing research. 1,000 wonders to raise your spirits. Fight as one. I want to protect everyone. Tell me what's your thought. Tough luck running into me. Here. I'm okay.
This ends here.
Try that again. To travel far.
फिर सहारे।
Better late than never. Specimen sighted.
In the name of conservation.
You can't run. Gotta try hard sometime. Watch this awesome move. I want to protect everyone too. Tell me what's your thought. Told ya I could fight.
फुह, बाद में करेंगे। फुह, तो ये हो गया। अब करना है यहाँ पर। वो सब वो हो चुका है। हाँ ऐसा करते हैं ना, मेरे पास नहीं है। वेलकम बैक स्पिरिट। Welcome back, free spirit. Just hitting catalyst flowers or whatever we call them. Trace material. Oh, so that's what we are talking about. अभी HSR खत्म हो गया, बस जा रहे हैं अब. Damn, 1 minute. बस हुआ हुआ इसके बाद लॉगिन करेंगे. गेम बहुत गंदा वाला कर रहा है. फायरफ्लाई निकालना चाहिए था, नेक्स्ट टाइम निकाल लेंगे. बाद में करेंगे. सो अभी दूसरा गेम लॉगिन हो रहा है, तो बी राइट बैक गाइस. वेदरिंग में तो अलग तमाशा होगा, देखते हैं. वेदरिंग का नहीं आ रहा है. अब आया। New quest, let's go. How's it? Oh, मस्त लग रहा है। Solo. S60 की सही, लेकिन खेलने का मन उससे। मेरे को बात नहीं करना, मेरे को पता क्या करेगा। Oh, dreamless. Let's go. Neko. Oh. Restaurant skill. Let's go. Wait, what? Wait a bloody second.
Hold on.
Eee. Damn, that looks good. Damn, it looks good. It looks good. What? Vanra, what are you doing here? Red then purple. Can I break anything? No. Anything breakable here? No. Jeez. Oh, I can break the tubes. Okay.
Watch out. A new technique. Capture the spark. Leave it to me.
इसको तोड़ो ना,
A new technique.
बिल्ली का बच्चा। आओ। Let's go training.
Watch out. Blow.
Hmm.
Witness the art's true form. Leave it to me. Infra. Flow. Leave it to me.
That's good for dodging. That's great for dodging. डीलर कहाँ गया अपना? हाँ, डीलर सान. नहीं ले सकता उतना. चलो अच्छा हुआ जितना हुआ. फर्स्ट सेकंड के लिए 10 ठो चाहिए. 9 है. ब्रर.
A new technique. Infra. Leave it to me. Infra. Flow. Huh? Infra. Yeah. Leave it to me. Flow. A new technique. Leave it to me. A new technique. Witness the art's true form. Blow. Infra. A new technique. Leave it to me. Blow. Watch out. Huh? Infra.
That's it. रेगुलर का स्किन अच्छा लग रहा है. Damn. रोवर पे अच्छा लगेगा. जैसे कलर करना है. शांगिया दार्जिन वूशा. ठीक है. कितना मिल रहा है? 100. यहाँ 100 फिर 500 4 कंप्लीट करने के बाद मिलेगा. ये सब ओके.
ones will fall right into our lap.
Yep, much better, much better. Yeah. Can we skip that, old man? Thank you.
Good. There's no time to waste.
Okay. Spend करते हैं.
No rush. The impatient ones will fall right into our lap.
ना इसका वेपन अभी अपग्रेड नहीं करना.
Plan with convention.
Why hesitate if you know what you want?
No rush. The impatient.
Why hesitate if you know what you want?
Good. There's no time to waste. Where's the destination? Where's the destination?
Woefully. Life is in everything. Together we fight. Take form. Evil be cleansed.
Tear them to pieces. Watch and learn. My field of expertise. Time to wrap it up.
Strike as one. Take form. Let it end. Thunder guide us.
अरे स्पिरिट ये सब क्या बोल रहा है? ये सब बोलने में अच्छा लगता है.
Crush them. My field of expertise.
Together we fight.
Fuck.
You're not getting away. No mercy.
देख रहे हैं देख रहे हैं। पैसा का कमी यहाँ पे हमेशा होता है।
Combat isn't just about strength. You need skills and wisdom too when facing enemies on the battlefield. You there.
Bask in the sunlight.
Tear them to pieces. No mercy. My fear that I can't use. Time to rest.
Me run now. Okay. See you, spirit, next time.
Fluorescent shadows.
Peace.
I shall lead the way. Take full, let it end.
Tear them to pieces.
Don't blink. Think you got me. Notice it. Life is in everything. Strike is one. Take four. I shall lead the way. Sacred life.
Tear them to pieces. Cleave it.
Moments of awakening. Onwards. Thine calling heaven ordains. Banish all.
किरण जल्दी काम करके निकलते हैं।
Take four.
My fear that I can't use. I've had enough. Get lost.
Together we fight. Onwards.
Last one.
Luminous energy. Strike is one. Take four. Sacred light. Thunder guide us.
Shit. Alt. Oof. अच्छा मिला नहीं। Nothing good. No, no, no. You. Right. चलो
May I pray for anything specific for you? It would
Plan with convention, then conquer by
85.
ingenuity.
So guys, that's it for today. See you guys next